Mu Guang is a model soldier that took on the role of a private chef of the division commander. His one and only goal in life was to provide for his wife and child. Then one day, the division commander leaves on a business trip, and that's when the dangerous temptation begins. The young wife of the division commander, Suryeon, comes onto Mu Guang, seducing him and conflicting his goals and beliefs. Will Mu Guang be able to keep his morals, or will he fall for the seduction and temptation of the commander's wife, risking his military role, relation with his family, and basically his entire life? Hello everyone and welcome back to another Korean movie review by EonTalk. I'm your host Yeon, and today's review will be on the erotic Korean film, Serve the People. But before getting into the review, I'd just like to say that I'll be giving my thoughts and opinions of the movie from here on out. Therefore, there may be minor spoilers or parts about the movie that you may not want to hear before watching yourself. I'm going to keep spoilers to a minimum, but please be aware of this. Directed by Chang Chul-soo, the director of Secretly Greatly and Bedeviled, Serve the People was a highly erotic film that starred the likes of Yeon Woo-jin, Ji-an, and Jong Seok-ah. Not the most flashy cast, but still actors you've probably seen in smaller roles in other productions. And because this is a very sexual film with lots of erotic scenes, the movie is, of course, rated 18+. But was the film overall worth watching? Or was it just another highly sensual movie that has steamy scenes for the sake of having steamy scenes? Let's get into the review of Serve the People. But before getting into it, I'd just like to give a quick shout out to ExpressVPN. If you're looking to access more Korean movies but don't know where to find them, I highly suggest using ExpressVPN and accessing more Korean content. By using ExpressVPN, you can bypass geo restrictions, meaning it can be from anywhere around the world and access the Korean servers like the Korean Netflix. If you'd like to access more Korean content, be sure to sign up for ExpressVPN using my link in the descriptions or expressvpn.com/EonTalk and get 49% off an annual plan, plus 3 extra months for free. Better yet, if you sign up and don't like the service, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, meaning you can cancel anytime within the first 30 days. Okay, let's now take a look at what I found to be the good parts about the film. The movie overall was a very quiet one. Now, this is neither a good nor bad, it's just the tone of the film. The first 10 minutes or so of the film hardly had any dialogue, and I was a little afraid that the movie would end up not having any dialogue, but that wasn't the case. But yes, in general, the film was on the quieter, less dialogue-heavy side. This is why the music and auditory elements played a crucial part for the movie. The movie's cinematography had a very, how should I put it, unique characteristic. At times, I really enjoyed the camera work and the angles it provided. But then again, in other times, it left me asking why they would change tones with the cinematography like that. But overall, I think I'll give this a pass, which is why I included it in the good parts. And the two parts about the movie being generally quiet and the uncommon cinematography gave this movie a vibe and tone of its own. There were parts with abnormal suspense and thrill, which derived from the two elements mentioned, and I'm pretty sure I haven't seen a film like this, especially out of Korean cinema, in a very long time. Moreover, the movie was very, very erotic. There were a lot of sexual scenes, and if you're planning to watch this with your family and or someone that you're not 100% comfortable watching eroticas with, then stay away from this. But if this is a genre and type of movie you're looking for, there's definitely a lot of what you're looking for. Now, was it satisfactory is a question I'll get to in the bad parts as well, as there are different layers to it. Okay then, without further ado, let's move along to what I found to be the bad parts. The sensual scenes from an artistic standpoint was, how should I say this, not very artistic. Films such as The Handmaiden did a superb job at showcasing the sexual scenes not only in a very erotic way, but also in a very beautiful way. From the way it was shot to the way it's able to integrate it into the story and the overall movie was what made it incredibly great. However, this can't be said about Serve the People. Maybe because the focus was too much on the intimate scenes and less the narrative, but it wasn't very satisfying for me personally. And in relation to the narrative, there were some parts that were a little confusing. The movie overall felt like it lacked focus on the storyline and felt like it jumped around in spots that ultimately wasn't solved even when the ending credits came on. Furthermore, speaking of the ending credits, the ending and the extra scene it had was a little weird, or a lot weird. There was a pause in the scene, but that was just really confusing. Was it done on purpose? Or was there a screening error in the theater I watched at? If it was on purpose, it had me asking, but why? And that question came up very frequently throughout the duration. Overall, Serve the People was a highly sensual movie with a unique tone to it. It had its own atmosphere, but it also had its own flaws as well. I'll give Serve the People a ticket price value of $8. And that concludes today's review on Serve the People. Thank you to everyone that watched till the end, and I hope this review has given you some insight into the film. If you've seen or are planning to watch the movie, I'd love to hear your thoughts about the film, so please leave a comment or join the EonTalk Telegram group and we can discuss over there. If you'd like to access more Korean content, be sure to sign up for ExpressVPN using my link in the descriptions to get 49% off an annual plan. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and would like more video movie reviews. Once again, thank you to everyone that watched till the end, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
보고드립니다. 제5강은 1976년 5월 1일부로 사단장 동지 사택 주사병으로 발령을 뿅 받았음을 보고드립니다.
사단장 동지 사택에서 일하는 데 있어서 가장 핵심적인 원칙이 무언가?
묻지 말아야 할 것은 묻지 않고 보지 말아야 할 것은 보지 않으며 하지 말아야 할 일은 하지 않는 것입니다.
같이 먹어.
예?
같이 앉아서 먹자고. 앞으로 이 팻말이 원래 있던 자리에서 벗어냈거든. 위층으로 올라오도록 해.
저는 좀 두려워요.
인민을 위해 어떻게 복무하겠다는 거지?
누님이 시키시는 대로 다 하겠습니다. 평생 마음속 깊이 누님을 간직할 겁니다. 보고드립니다. 제5강은 1976년 5월 1일부로 사단장 동지 사택 주사병으로 발령을 뿅 받았음을 보고드립니다. 제게 기회를 한 번만 더 주십시오. 누님이 시키시는 대로 다 하겠습니다.
앞으로 이 팻말이 원래 있던 자리에서 벗어냈거든. 위층으로 올라오도록 해.
이번 회담만 잘 끝나면 다시 중앙군사위원회에 들어갈 수가 있어. 네가 사단장을 허구로 하나